To be a successful content creator, you don't need millions. You don't need millions of dollars. You don't need millions of customers. You don't need millions of followers. You don't need millions of fans. You only need 1,000 true fans. Welcome to Think Different Daily. My name is Jennifer, and I am a marketing coach, and I help people just like you make money online. And on this channel, we talk about the things that most people don't when it comes to making money online. If that sounds like something you want to hear more about, well, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, where we will provide nothing short of value every single video. You can count on that. So let's get into this. I know what I said is likely an unpopular opinion because most people have this belief that in order to be a successful content creator, you need a bunch of money, you need a bunch of followers, you need a bunch of customers. I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree, and let me tell you why. When we talk about the YouTube game, we all, for the most part, are into the YouTube game for what reason? We're chasing after the 1,000 followers and the 4,000 hours of watch time. But I am here to tell you that there is something much more important than followers. There's something much more important than even your watch time. Now, I'll be 100% honest with you. Those stats are important. That criteria is what unlocks monetization on YouTube. So I'm not completely throwing it by the wayside, but there is something that's much more important. And before we get into it, let's talk about this a little bit more. Ultimately, that unlocks your ability to make money from Google AdSense. If you're new to Google AdSense, let me just give you a quick summary of how it works. So, Google AdSense is basically like an ad network that pays YouTubers based on the number of views that an ad gets when it's played during your video. So, in short, it's not based on the number of subscribers or followers or likes that the video has. Your payment is based on how many views that particular ad gets. So, pretty much how it works is just like this. So, advertisers, so brands, company, product owners, they are going to pay Google to advertise on YouTube. And then when Google displays those ads on YouTube videos, right? So all of the videos that you're watching, the videos that I watch, the videos that we're posting, right? YouTube through Google AdSense will be paid a certain amount per 1,000 ad views. So that's actually called, you probably heard content creators say CPM or cost per mil. But essentially, what that means in like the most simple terms is how much you as the YouTuber will be paid per 1,000 ad views in your video. So if you do the math, and we're about to, so stay tuned for that because I like to give it to you practically, right? It sounds good to say, all right, so for every 1,000 ad views, that's how I get paid. But let's get into how much you would get paid. If you just do a quick Google search, you will find the top most profitable niches on YouTube based on Google AdSense. And so let me give them to you. The most profitable YouTube niches, the top five, according to a quick just Google search, and you can do it for yourselves to see it for yourself. The first one is make money online. And it says you can get paid $13.52. Again, that's the average CPM. So again, CPM in the most simple terms is how much YouTubers will be paid for their 1,000 ad views. Our second one is social media marketing, $12.41. Finance and investing is number three at $12.25. Number four is educational videos, averaging $9.89. And number five is photography and filmmaking at an average of $7.31. So let's get into some simple, quick math so you can really understand what is possible when we're talking about the most profitable niches. Let's say that your video gets 100,000 views in the top niche that we just talked about, making money online. So at an average CPM of $13.42, your video has the potential to make $1,342. Let's break that down even more. Let's say it took you 3 hours to prepare for the video, record the video, edit the video, and actually post the video. So you just made $1,342 in 3 hours. I don't know about you, but I can't think of a job that is paying $1,342 for 3 hours of work. Let's even break that down even more. So what is 1,000? What would that be per hour? So 1,342 divided by 3. So we're talking $447 per hour. If you know a job that is paying $447 an hour, I want you to drop it in the comments because I want to know. I will be the first one to admit that I've learned something new today and that there's an actual job out there that is paying people $447 an hour. So I say all of that to say, yes, is it important to strive after the 1,000 followers and the 4,000 hours of watch time? Absolutely, because that unlocks the potential that we just talked about. But there is something that is much more valuable. So let's say after you just made that $1,342 because your video took off, it got over 100,000 views, and you're looking at that Google AdSense money with a huge smile on your face, and I would be too. But right after you post that video, right after you see the success from that video, YouTube goes away. Let's just imagine for 1 second, YouTube goes away. We saw it happen with TikTok, and fortunately, it was only for like a day. But what if it goes away? There's no more Google AdSense, there's no more views, there's no more likes or follows, and there's no more money to be made. What do you do then? So I say all of that to say what's more important than just chasing after the watch time and the followers is, and just solely focusing on that, it's collecting emails. I've said this in a previous video, and people were like, I need to know more. Tell me, how is it possible that emails are more valuable than followers? Well, the moment you collect someone's email, you now have access to them outside of whatever the platform is that you initially made contact. So you don't own YouTube, right? I mean, maybe you have stock in YouTube. I don't know. That's great if you do. But if that platform goes away, how are you going to connect to those 100,000 views? How are you going to connect to those people who liked your videos? How will you connect to those people that subscribe to your channel? There's an article that was written actually a little bit ago. It's been some years, but maybe you've heard of it. It's called 1,000 True Fans. And per that article, and I'm going to read to you what really stood out to me after I read it. It was written by Kevin Kelly, and it says, a true fan is defined as a fan that will buy anything you produce. These diehard fans will drive 200 miles to see you sing. They will buy the hardback or paperback or audible versions of your book. They will purchase your next figurine sight unseen. They will pay for the best of DVD series of your free YouTube channel, and they will come to your chef's table once a month. How does that happen? Well, it's by collecting emails.